Hey, aloha everybody, Smith Taekwondo coming at you. And just had a thought, a buddy of mine had sent me a email asking about whether or not we do forms for kids and why the kids do forms. Now, whether you guys call it poomsae or kata or whatever you want to call it, the answer is yes, we do. And a lot of martial arts systems don't believe in forms. They say that they have no purpose in society today, but I disagree. We don't spend a lot of time on them, and we don't try to make every form perfect, but it has a big place in society for kids, because as kids are becoming more introverted because of technology and they're losing dexterity. So we have little kids 3, 4 years old, 5 years old that pick up really quickly on their lefts and rights and which foot is forward, which foot is backwards, how to turn your hand a certain way and manipulate a hand a certain way. And that's really important for developing finite motor skills. And kids just don't get it anymore because they're not out playing every sport. They're always on an iPad or a computer game or a cell phone somewhere. And they're not getting the physical exertion, physical exercise. They're not experiencing the bumps and bruises, and just doing kid stuff that we used to do. So forms help them absolutely when you are doing some forms, kata or poomsae. Now, like I said, we don't spend an extraordinary amount of time doing it because I don't like it. I'd rather have the kids sparring and actually developing skills for fighting. But with that being said, absolutely. I mean, there are some kids who are slower than others. There are some kids, I might have kids who have Asperger's syndrome or autistic kids. And because we're doing forms, they actually learn very quickly lefts and rights, and they can keep up with everybody in the classes. So pretty important. It also, for adults, it teaches them timing. It teaches them coordination drills. So when you have a school and somebody tells you that forms are irrelevant, they're no longer important, they're misguided, or they haven't put enough thought into it. We run classes, sometimes I'll have 40, 45 kids in one class, and the forms are a great way for them to develop synchronicity and timing. And if you know anything about fighting, timing is everything. And that's just part of the benefits of doing forms. I don't think that forms are of any practical use for a self-defense situation. I know they're not. And anybody that says that they are has never been in a real fight. But I know that they do serve a purpose as far as building coordination, dexterity, finite motor skills, and even helping kids to develop. So think about that. If you have a young child and they're developing quicker because they're now understanding their lefts and rights and how many steps and how to move in 45-degree angles and 90-degree angles, you're developing their IQ. That's pretty important, and that's a pretty big benefit of doing forms. Hey, this is Bob Smith. Blood makes you related and loyalty makes you family. Out.